evening. So if you want to see what's happening with my best friend, my soulmate, most beautiful man in the world that I lost last week, just check out those videos. It's just a shit show. But anyway, I'm heading back on the 10. I just passed Cabazon and the Morongo Casino, which I remember when they built it when I was here 20 years ago. I remember when that thing just kind of popped up in the middle of the desert. But I'm going to go back to La Quinta, where I used to live. You can park at the Walmart there for like 1 or 2 days, they said, which is fine. That's all I need. So yeah, I'm going to go to La Quinta tomorrow. I'm going to go look for a bike path or a skate park or a hike and go do that out there. I've hiked in Palm Springs. I did the, what was it called? I'll put it on the screen, whatever it was called. But you get to hike behind Bob Hope's old house, and it's a beautiful hike. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. And I did a video on it. I've already done the tram. That's at the other end of Palm Springs. So that's like 30 miles from, maybe 40 miles from La Quinta. The desert valley is huge. It takes an hour to get from one end of the valley to the other. But yeah, so I used to live in La Quinta in 2004 when I got back from Japan. My mom and my brother were both living there, so I had nowhere to live, so I came back, lived at my mom's house for like 2 weeks, and then got an apartment in Palm Springs where I stayed outside of the apartment last time I was here 2 years ago. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and find something to do tomorrow, and then if I have to stick around another day, then I'm going to go back into Joshua Tree and go finish a couple of the hikes if the weather is not too bad, although it's kind of snowing there. I may have to end up going into Hollywood anyway, depending on what happens tomorrow, but I'll put that on a different episode about the whole stuff with Jeff in the hospital. But yeah, if I go into Hollywood, I'm going to be around all the fire stuff, and it's going to be super hard because my whole area burned down where I used to live. And I don't think given everything that's happened in the last week with Jeff, I don't think I need any more grief. I think I need to take care of my own self-care, my mental health and stuff like that, which is super important. So, but I may have to go into Hollywood anyway for logistics to go take care of some things for that. So other than that, then I'm back out to Palm Springs, and everything's kind of very close to each other here. Texas, you drive 5 hours, you're not even at the next city. But you drive 40 miles here and you're on the other side of Los Angeles. And back when I lived here, I thought everything was so far away, but it's actually not. It's all actually relatively close in comparison. But it's good to be out here in the desert. It's a little bit cheaper with gas. I'm going extremely fast for some reason. I don't know where I'm going. I should not be at 70 miles an hour. But everyone around me is going 90, and I'm like 75. I need to go back down to 70. Yeah, I mean, go with the flow of traffic, but dude, the guy next to me was going over 100. I was like, don't make me think I'm going the right speed limit when you're, yeah, that guy right next to me, that guy is like at least 95. And he's towing a truck. Yeah, so anyway, right, so that's what I'll do, and then, yeah, just gonna hike tomorrow and find something to do. I want to find a skate park and go on my rollerblades and do a pump track, but I don't think the skate park opens till 1. I also need to launch a website. I need to work on another project. Need to upload my video, so I need a little bit more power for that. I might be able to do it tonight. And that's it. So I want to do the tour of these windmills as well. All of these electric, windmills that they have out here. But again, everything is going to cost me either money or time, and I'd rather be a little bit wiser with it and not just like blow everything on, trying to just be a tourist right now. I need to just focus on me, focus on my self-care, and sort out the stuff with Jeff. And then after I'm done, hopefully I don't have to go into LA, but once I'm done, I'm going straight out to Phoenix. Then I'll be in Phoenix until Monday, and then I'll be in Vegas from the 1st until, maybe the 1st or 2nd until the 7th of February. And then, then we'll hopefully do the upper cabinets. My friend Chris, everyone I know is called Chris now. Everyone's a bearded man named Chris. So, except Jeff. Jeff's a bearded man named Jeff. But yeah, my other friend Chris, he was a set designer for like prop designer for Cirque du Soleil, so he's super handy. So he's promised me lobster in my time of need, and I'm like, yes, my good friends will feed me lobster. I think he's found like the 5 best all-you-can-eat lobster places. I'm like, only in Vegas do you have all-you-can-eat lobster. I'm there. I've only lived on like soup and cashew nuts for the last couple of days because that's all I've been hungry for. The soup's really good, but it's my cold weather food. And then, yes, I'm going to go up there. I want to go to Cathedral Gorge, which is probably like a 100-mile round trip from Vegas. Vegas. I want to hike there if the weather's not too bad. I don't know if it's snowing out there. And then, yeah, oh, rest area. I need to go to the rest area. Sorry. I gotta dump out my toilet. I don't think this rest area is open though. Let's see, half a mile. I swear, Californians drive a heck of a lot fast out here. They're like worse than Texas. Texas will just invent a space, whereas Californians will just go as fast as they can. It's like everyone's like trying to run from something. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, if the rest area is open, I'll go here. I don't think it's open though. Is it open? No, it's blocked. The other one on the other side of the road too is also blocked. But that's fine. Not a major player. I'll find somewhere to dump out my toilet. It's a nice rest area though, but I guess they don't want people staying there. That's weird. But anyway, yeah, so that's that. And I guess I'll see you in the morning when I'm figuring out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Fingers crossed that we hear news. I'll put all of the stuff about Jeff in one episode. You'll probably see it before. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know when these videos are coming out. I still got like 20 videos to upload and about 10 to finish. So I'll work on that. I'm trying to get videos out every 2 days now just to catch up, like time-wise. But yeah, so content. Not the kind of content I want regarding Jeff. I really wanted to go see him, be with him. But it was very surreal being in the same building as him today when I was at the medical center. So I'm not religious, but I did feel his presence a little bit. So, you know, I'm kind of rethinking my beliefs now, because I'm a science-based atheist. So I don't know, this is messing with my mind. But right now we just need to focus. I haven't even cried yet. We just need to focus on getting him out of that lab and into you know, into the transport to get him out to Las Vegas, and then we can have a funeral and we can all have a little bit of closure. So all right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good night. All right, I stopped in Ralph's, which is actually Kroger, and I'm getting a bunch of cheese that's in these like little like cheese baskets, all the samples. So I can either get an $8 vintage cheddar, which I eat all the time, the Kerrygold, or I can get a little mixture. So I'm going to do this like truffle cheese, Murray cheddar, and then another cheddar, and that's all they have for choices. This one is Stracchino. I don't know what that is. It's on sale, so it'll probably go bad before I can eat it all. They have bread cheese, which is good. But yeah, I want a little cheese board for dinner. I think that's what I want. I should get some grapes or something. But yeah, I'm in La Quinta, so now I'm here. This is on sale. This is Murray's, I can't even read what that says. This is like Murray's Gruyere. Oh, that's Gruyere. How much is that? That's $6 on sale. So maybe I'll get some Gruyere as well. Okay, so I got 4 cheeses, and that'll be my little cheese board, and that'll last me a few days. Very bougie. They have like the regular cheese, but the way you can tell like British cheddar versus American cheddar is that it's not spongy. A lot of American cheese is very soapy and spongy, whereas British cheese, you could basically build a house with bricks with it. They've got some, I don't want any bread or anything or crackers. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get a bunch of cheese. That'll be my dinner for the next couple of weeks. Pretty much, and I'm just kidding. What else do I need? Nothing. I should have come here for groceries because the Stater Brothers in Loma Linda area was like super expensive. Oh, they have detergent on sale as well. I don't need any. Regular $6, $3 with this. So I'm gonna get one of these as well. And I don't drink, so I don't need anything else. A good day starts with coffee or chai. I'm running out of chai. I gotta find a Trader Joe's as well around here. I think they have one in La Quinta. All right, I'm at Walmart, and there are exactly 2 camper vans. So I'm gonna park over on the edge here. I think this will be my home for the night, right over here, next to this guy. I don't know what kind of camper. He's got like a motorcycle in the back. Okay, great. So I'm gonna park, I think, maybe down here. They just said like park on the side. As long as you're here maybe 1 or 2 days, that's fine, which is fine for me. I want to be close to the side because I actually have to use a pee bucket right now because my shitter is full. I have to find a park tomorrow. So I'm going to find the skate park, I think, and then over here I'm going to have to dump my pee into the water, you know, into the... All right, so this is where I'm parking for the night. This will do. We've got security cameras. Oh, I'm in the bushes. Don't want to be in the bushes. Maybe I should go up to the end a little bit. Hang on. It's hard because I keep forgetting I've got the freaking bikes on the back. Okay, so let me go back here. I am hot and cold today. I think menopause is kicking in, which is not entirely fun. Okay, let me do a walk around. All right, I'm going hot and cold now, but I'm in this like super warm jacket, so I'm like getting menopausal, even though I'm not like, well, I mean, I'm old. I'll be 47 this year. Can you believe that? It's ridiculous. But I still try to look like I'm, you know. Actually, my friend told me today, he goes, we were talking about something. We were just making like lighthearted, like trying to make jokes to like lighten the mood about everything going on. But the jokes that he was telling me are exactly the kind of jokes Jeff would say. And I think that's what made me laugh so much. Not like I'm laughing about the situation. I'm just keeping like my, you know, positivity. I mean, what is it, like smile so the tears don't fall kind of thing. But anyway, and I have pretty high cheekbones, so you know, the more I smile, the less tears come down. I haven't cried yet about any of this, but the jokes were like so cringeworthy. I'm like, come on, like, but then again, Jeff would have said it. So one of the things that he said something like something about something. Oh, that's what it was. Like I said, Jeff and I had a deal until we're 94 that we're gonna be like, I'll be changing his diapers and he'll be you know, looking for my teeth. And then he said something like, but you'll look exactly the same because you haven't changed since high school. I'm like, I pretty much, like, I do look exactly the same. Like, I haven't aged whatsoever. Got like a little bit of gray hair here, but I need to get my roots done, I think, when I'm home. But anyway, it was just funny. I was like, thank you for the compliment. Yeah, it's all the cryogenic ice skating that I do. Keeps me young. This is a nice Walmart, actually. If I'm able to park here a couple days, I'll just stay down here. I don't think anyone cares. There's a couple rigs. I think they're fine, and there's a security camera right in front of me. The only thing is that when I turn my lights on, my daylights stay on, and I don't know how to take the daylights off. I have no idea how to deactivate that. It would be nice to be able to just be completely stealth. Oops, there I am. I'm super bright. Yeah, see, I'm exactly the same as I was in high school. So I think I'll put on the screen, this is me at 25. So, and then this is me at 25. Yeah, so exactly 20 years ago when I lived here, and that picture was taken here in Palm Springs, the Palm Springs area, when I lived in La Quinta. Yeah, when I lived here, that was when that photo was taken. I just got back from Japan. Actually 21 years ago, so it's 2004. That's so crazy. I cannot believe I lived in Japan. I moved there 25 years ago, and I moved back 21 years ago. That just blows my mind. That's half my life ago. But then I think about things like Jeff will never see another sunset. Or he'll, you know, he was only 46. He was 3 days away from his 47th birthday. And so when I turn 47 in November, I'm going to outlive him. And this is a really surreal feeling. People don't realize, like, the whole outlive part. Like, when I turn 60, I'll outlive my dad. I don't have a roadmap beyond 59. You know, for him, I don't have a roadmap now for Jeff, you know, for the extra 10 months older that he is from me. I don't know. I mean, we're in the same school year, but I skipped a year, so I was in a year ahead. So that's why he turned 16 when we were dating. He turned 16 10 months before I did, but we're in the same year. Because in England, like, we start earlier. I guess we start high school when we're 11, going on 12, and then we finish at 16. Well, back then we did. I don't know how it is now. But yeah, so anyway, so yeah, I'm here at the Walmart. This is nice. I'm gonna lock everything up, pack everything, you know, put my screen on and everything, and then just kind of chill and watch some Netflix. I was gonna work on my computer. I'm gonna try to upload my next videos. I think I'm in good Wi-Fi since I have the mobile router, and I have enough power to at least get the next 3 videos up, and that'll tie me through the next like couple days. I'm putting them out every 2 days now. I had them scheduled every 3 days, but I want to try to get this stuff out as soon as possible. And I want to keep in order. I don't want to like skip the timeline because it won't make sense. Even though I'll probably get more views on like the Schoolypalooza stuff, I don't want to, which you'll see before this video comes out. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll put the stats on the screen here of what the Schoolypalooza video did versus, you know, what my usual videos do. But anyway, I'm getting close to getting my next payment on YouTube, so yay! Which means I'm like getting close to getting $100. I'm just kidding. No, it's exponentially getting more, so I appreciate all the, you know, 100 or so new followers I got after the subscribers after the van tour, so that was good. I need to do one about the all the magnets in my van, but I keep buying more magnets, and then I think that's it for van tours for a little while. So all right, well, I'm gonna pack up everything and retire for the night, finish my tea. I ate my cheese board, very bougie. I got that one cheese, I didn't like it, the truffle cheese. I forgot, I don't like truffles, and I don't like truffle cheese. And it tasted off, and I was like, oh, no thank you. But the cheddar was great. I got 3 different kinds of cheddar. I should have got the Gruyere, but I think the cheddar was fine. If I need more cheese, I can go back to Ralph's or find a Whole Foods somewhere and get the fancy cheese. But anyway, okay. Well, this looks like it's a good home for the night, and I'm kind of stealth over here in the back with the camper van there, and a car camper, 2 car campers and a truck. And there'll probably be more people tonight, but I'm way away from the entrance, and they're perfectly fine with me being over here. So hopefully I won't get the knock, and I've never had the knock except when my friends knock on the window, but we'll see. So I will see you in the morning. I'm gonna find a skate park tomorrow. That's my goal. And then if I don't find one, I'll go do a hike, but you'll find out tomorrow. Okay, bye. This was my favorite part of living in La Quinta up in the Cove, which is where I'm at, is the sunset. That would always set 3 hours before the rest of the valley. But anyway, really pretty. So I'm at Trader Joe's. This didn't exist when I was here. None of this did. All this is brand new. I'm so turned around, I don't actually know where I am. But yeah, some of the places we used to eat at, or my brother used to work at as a bartender, don't exist anymore either. I'm tired, I have a headache, so I took some ibuprofen, which I never do. I need to get some provisions, but this guy was like, you're gonna hit my car, because I parked Prudence over there. And I'm like, dude, I'm a Texan. I have to throw my Texan card around. I actually have I've got my Texan, check this out. Got my Texas Trader Joe's bag as well, because you have to pay for bags here. Yeah, it's weird being out of Texas. I'm like, we're just like wealth and excess. We don't care. But yeah, that was my favorite part, was just right when it started to cool down, especially in the summer. But yeah, none of this was here when I would live here. So, okay, let me go in and get provisions. It's too funny how big she is. She's just like, I can see her from miles away. All right, let me put the groceries away. I need some soup and crackers for dinner. So what have I been doing for the last 2 hours? Just laying on my bed, looking at my right foot, thinking I really need a pedicure. And then looking at this panel that has the Abbey Road on it. That's going to come down in a few days, and my upper cabinet's going to go there, so I'll no longer be able to stick my foot up. I'll no longer be able to stretch my leg up. And then I look at the ceiling and think about eventually how I will finish it. So I need to finish whatever electrical I was going to do, or upper cabinet or whatever. So I need all of these things, and I'm still in the trailhead parking lot from the hike this morning. Have not moved. I'm tired. It's been a hell of a week. I've been on the phone though for the last 2 hours with multiple attorneys and the Superior Court, and trying to get through to the news and trying to see if there's any updates on getting Jeff repatriated so that we can have our funeral. But yeah, and then talking to a couple other people that are just checking in to see how I'm doing. Well, as best I can given the situation. Still haven't cried, still haven't grieved. I'm just on adrenaline, replacing tears with sweat and adrenaline this week, trying to just keep it together. It's not easy to drive when I'm crying, because I get a massive headache, I get blotchy, my eyes get puffy, and it's not safe for me to be driving this big humongous van around when all I want to do now is just curl up here in this parking lot and just bawl my eyes out. But I'm just laying here. The weather is nice. It's nice and warm in the van. And yeah, I've been laying here for 3 hours now. I got done with the hike around 12:30. I made some lunch, which was a cheese board with some cheese and cashews. I've been doing cheese boards this week. And then I've been having soup or noodles for dinner. I was going to get salad, but I just don't feel like waking up with a salad belly. I don't know if you know what I mean. Like, you eat salad for dinner. Salad for lunch is fine. But having salad for dinner, it's like I wake up the next morning and I have salad belly. And I'm like, do I want to do a 12-mile hike with salad belly? Like, let me get my Ziplocs and my toilet paper. No, I prefer to eat something that's more like a little bit softer in the evenings, because I do have the hernia, which I should find out in a few weeks about whether finally I'll get the surgery. So I have a hiatal hernia and a ventral hernia. The ventral hernia is from my pregnancy 12 years ago, and my hiatal hernia is from actually 13 years ago. Crap. Yeah, 13 years ago, 2012. And my hiatal hernia is at the top of my stomach, at the bottom of my esophagus. And it's really, really painful most days. It affects my breathing when I'm running or if I'm hiking at the very beginning. And then it just bothers me all the time when I eat. I feel I don't have hunger because it's pressing and the pressure. So I have to struggle to eat. And when I do eat a proper meal, like if I eat a big meal or something, like with friends, I just end up in pain and I have to lay down pretty much like this for the rest of the day. But hopefully they'll get it fixed. They keep approving me and then saying it's cosmetic. I'm like, it's not cosmetic. Like, this is literally my intestine that I need, so I deal with it. I've dealt with it for probably almost a decade now. And I have weeks where I'm fine. And then I'll just have just really bad heartburn and really bad GERD, which is like the acid reflux. And then they gave me like medication to relax the muscles and stuff, but I don't take pills. I'm not a pill person. I just want the surgery so that I can like get on with my life. But soups are good. Salad is good for lunch. I drink protein smoothies in the morning, and try to eat, cheese and some nuts and just everything not processed. Everything is like healthy and natural as possible. But yeah, I don't really talk about like food habits on this channel. I don't like show you what I'm cooking for dinner. Like, I just eat to live. So I should probably do something, but I do need an upper cabinet. I don't know what I'll put in it though. It's going to be pretty big and it'll free up a lot of space because I've got a lot of just crap everywhere. I've got my trash bag I need to throw out. So I have all this stuff over here. I've got my laptop bag, and then I have to repack my go bag, which has like 7 to 10 days of clothes in it. I need to fly home on Spirit next Friday from Las Vegas, so I have another backpack under it, which is a bit better. It can put my laptop and real clothes because I have to be home now for 5 days. So I only left 3 days of clothes in my car at home. And I have a whole trunk full of my clothes and everything in the apartment that I have as well. So I don't keep a lot of stuff in the apartment. It's just my friend's garage apartment. But so I have all these, I just need to take certain types of clothes because I have a presentation to do for the nonprofit. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to put in the upper cabinets. I guess just free up some space back here. But yeah, it's Friday, so I was on the phone all afternoon, dealing with the Jeff debacle. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday. Palm Springs is still an hour from here. I'm at the eastern end of the Coachella Valley in La Quinta, which is beautiful. I used to live here. It's really easy. I can just sleep at the Walmart, and the hike I did was great. It was like 3.5 hours. It was almost 10 miles. Really beautiful. I was the only one on the trail, except one other person. But tomorrow I might go for a bike ride. I don't know. I have to undo the bike and take it out. So I might just take the full suspension and go do like a 20-mile ride if I can find a bike route. I just want to sleep in tomorrow and decompress. And then I need to launch a website. So I was going to launch it today. But I think when I'm done here, it's 3:00 now. So I'll stay here for another hour. And then I'll head 10 minutes down the road to Starbucks, where I was at yesterday and the day before. And I need to charge my Jackery because I forgot to plug in the Bouge RV while I was hiking. So now that's charging. So yeah, I'll plug in the Jackery at the Starbucks for a few hours, work there till 9. So it'll be about 5 hours of work. And then, I work at 5 to 9. I don't work at 9 to 5. And then, I think tomorrow I'm just going to go back to the Starbucks in the afternoon, launch the website, probably do the bike ride or something in the morning, take a shower at Starbucks. Oh my God. Take a shower at Planet Fitness tomorrow. I don't need to take one today. And then, I don't know what I'll do. I just want to kind of chill and decompress. I've been invited to go into Pasadena, into LA, but that's kind of out of my way to get to Vegas. And I'm trying to not use gas because it's so expensive here. So I'm fine just hanging out here for a bit. What else? So that's it. I've got enough food. I've got everything. It's the 1st of February tomorrow. And it's another month that Jeff will no longer see. So, I don't know. January, I want a refund. I'm not happy. I want to talk to the manager. 1-star review. Yeah, not cool. Between the LA fires that burned down my old neighborhood to what happened with Jeff and some other stuff in the world. yeah, really not happy with January. Plus, January lasts about 800 days. And so now that January is over, but we'll figure it out. Hopefully we can get Jeff's body before the end of February and we can have a funeral. Because I'll be back in Vegas on the 13th of February. And then I'm there for about 10 more days before I have to fly home again. And then I go back to Vegas. So I'll have back-to-back Vegas flights. And then I'll get the van and probably just, I don't know, probably start driving the van home back to Houston. I don't know. Ideally, I'd like to keep the van out of Texas when it starts getting hot again and just fly in and out of like Albuquerque or Vegas or Phoenix. So yeah, flights are cheap now, so that's good. But I have a flight credit for $250 from Southwest that I need to use by the end of March. So I need to figure that out. And of course, flights from Houston to anywhere else is like more than $250. So I think I might go, actually Puerto Rico, I've never been. Puerto Rico is super cheap and I could use my flight credit. And then I have a small flight credit for, I think I still have one for Spirit to use. So that's about $130. So that'll cover like the next couple flights in and out of Houston. But yeah, anyway, but at least I'll get an upper cabinet done next week. And hopefully by, midweek next week, the Loma Linda Research Facility will let us know that we can have the body. And then I'll organize getting it transported to Vegas, and then we'll have him buried in a veterans cemetery. So he'll most likely be cremated. I think the mortuary, I don't know how any of that stuff works, but I'm assuming the mortuary will handle either the embalming of the body or cremation here in California, and then we'll transport that. I can transport it. If I'm still here next week and we're able to get everything back, we can prepare him, then I can take the urn. I'd be happy to go on a road trip with him. Kind of morbid and surreal, but I'd be happy to transport it to his brother in Vegas, or if it's a body, then the mortuary will have to transport him. We'll have to figure it out. Yeah, we're not doing Weekend at Bernie's. I'm just letting you know that. Jeff would tell that joke. I mean, that would be something he would say. He'd be like, oh, but that's not happening. Yeah, and until I have closure, then I can grieve. I can't believe I never got to hold his hand or give him a kiss, on the forehead. I didn't get to do anything. His mother prevented it. And there are no words in the English language or any language to describe how evil that actually was for her to do that to us, to his brother, to me, our friends, to his daughter. I mean, what are we supposed, we have no body to bury. And, I can't imagine. I mean, think about like people that went through like 9/11 and stuff, like they had memorials and stuff, but they had no body. It hit me now. Like we don't have closure. We can't just, have a memorial without him. Like, I mean, humanity, like we need to have him. He needs to be, having a dignified funeral for himself, not stuck in a freaking lab with a toe tag. So fingers crossed. I'll escalate this more. I'm trying to get a court hearing, but there's no attorney that really takes this kind of case. And the Superior Court said they don't have the forms. I would have to go to legal help. So I think I'm just going to get a petition for them to review the legal documents, but we don't have the one from the mother. Nobody has it. Not any of the facilities, only the Hollywood Hospital, and they won't give it to me. So we may have to get a subpoena for that record. But I need an attorney to do it, apparently, in California. In Texas, I just do it myself. But here I need an attorney. So that's that. So I'm just going to chill now for a couple more hours and then head over to Starbucks and then make some dinner tonight. I just don't feel like driving. It's only 10 minutes away, but I'm at the trailhead and it's just really nice to like lay here in the warm van and just look out the window at the mountain. Good morning. I'm in the Walmart parking lot in La Quinta. It was perfect last night and I had a few neighbors. They've left. I'm sitting here. It's 9 a.m. I've got to work on my computer for a bit. And then I'm going to go over to the park, dump out my toilet, and then go to the skate park at noon because it doesn't open till noon. But yeah, just chilling, working on my computer. I'm glad I've got like Wi-Fi in here that helps. It's not Starlink. It's the mobile Wi-Fi router from the wireless router from T-Mobile. It's only $30 a month. So anyway, okay, cool. All right, I'm kind of hidden in the corner by the bush. So let me finish up and get out of here. No one bothered me. That was great. And yeah, it's going to be rollerblading at the skate park today. So it'll be super fun. And then I'm going to go to Planet Fitness and then work on my computer. All right, I popped into Starbucks for a bit to go work on my computer, and I was going through old photos and conversations of me and Jeff, and then I just started bawling my eyes out. I just was like, couldn't catch my breath. It's weird. I don't know. It's been a weird week. It's between living my best life, because you never know if this is your last day, and then complete immeasurable sorrow where all I just want to do is cry and bawl my eyes out and scream and punch something like a tree, like those trees. But then, all these emotions that aren't me, like this anger and frustration with his mother and the stuff that's happening with the Loma Linda Medical Center. And at the same time, I'm like, you've got to live. Because that's my mantra. That's what I do, is you have to live every day. Oh, I can't handle this. It's cold. I'm going to go to Walmart, park up and go to bed. It's 9 p.m. I have telehealth in the morning at 9 with the VA, which is good. I need to talk to my therapist and or counselor about all this stuff. So I'm glad that I have that to look forward to. I'm still going to deal with all this other logistical stuff. I may have to go into LA and get a court date to try to repatriate his body so we can get it back to Las Vegas and get it, in a proper format so we can have a funeral. His daughter doesn't even get a funeral. I mean, right, this is just... I don't know how anybody can do this to anybody. Anyway, so let me pack up. It's very cold. I'm very tired. I just want to go to bed. I want this day to be over. I want a new day to happen where I wake up refreshed and not teary-eyed. But it's going to start hitting me. Once I get through the logistical stuff and we have closure, then I'm just going to let the waterworks out, because right now I'm just trying to keep it together. I've been on the phone all afternoon trying to get things sorted. Spoke to the previous hospital, spoke to the previous nursing home, got contact info for all the people I need to call tomorrow to get everything squared away. And then I may have to go into LA Friday or Monday before I go to Vegas, because I have to fly out. And I just hate this, but I had a good skate. I mean, it's good to just keep doing your normal stuff. I think we all have to keep doing that. It doesn't mean I care less. I care 1,000 million, billion, trillion, gazillion times more than anyone knows, but I also have to function. And it's a horrible place to be, where you're like, I feel guilty for everything if I'm not crying. But then that's unrealistic. So, okay, let me go in. I got a couple more videos done. It's weird to watch the footage from like a week and a half ago, where I'm talking about how I'm going to go see him and that he's doing so well, and I don't know what's happening, and I'm trying to, take my time to get out there. And even if I had gotten out there Tuesday, I would have not been able to see him because he was in the ICU, and I would have just been sitting outside the Hollywood hospital in the middle of the fires. So, it's looking like I'm just, I'm having fun. No, I'm again, in between living my best life and immeasurable sorrow. Like, those are the two ends of the spectrum. And so I just need to function. I need to keep positive, keep my head afloat. Otherwise, I'm going to be a mess and not be able to take care of all the crap that I have to take care of now to get him to his final resting place so that we have closure. So, I'm not going to neglect my body or neglect my mental health or my, I'm not going to, neglect anything in me. Otherwise, I'm not going to be strong enough to get through this. But I really just want to curl up and cry. So I'm in that place right now, and I'm surrounded by strangers in Palm Springs, where I'm still at. But I'll wake up tomorrow. I'll go rollerblading again for a few hours at noon, and then work on my computer. It'll just be a repeat of today until I can figure out if I have to get into Los Angeles tonight. I have somewhere to park in Pasadena, so that's good. So I've got an invite for a shower. I was like, yes, I need to take a shit. I need a shower. I got Planet Fitness. I'll take a shower tomorrow. But that's it. So yeah, it's very, very cold. Why am I standing outside? But you get it. I mean, I hope you get it. You understand that I can't just be 24/7 bawling when I'm trying to deal with the red tape, bureaucracy, logistics to get his body repatriated and out to his brother, and then a funeral. Like, this is the crap that, we have to deal with. Like, it couldn't have just been simple. and he couldn't just have dignity. And so I know that he would want me to take care of myself in this while I'm taking care of him. I just wish there was more that could have been done. I had no idea that all this stuff his mum was doing was happening. She kept it from us, and she manipulated the hospitals into believing her. And nobody contacted us. Nobody told us. I mean, none of us live in California. The only reason he was in San Diego is that's where he was airlifted. He lives in Tennessee. I mean, I'm speaking present tense. He lived in Tennessee, but he's still there in his heart, you know? But yeah, so we were back and forth, and we couldn't, I mean, I spent as much time as I could in there, but I had to, you know, I got my responsibility. I got to keep my family and my head afloat, as did his, you know, brother and everybody else involved. And we did as much as we could. We thought he was in good hands, and he wasn't. His mother was doing all this behind our back, all the way up until the point where she illegally donated his body to science. And I need to get him out of that university facility. My hands aren't as tied as I think people that we're talking to think they are. I have a lot of remedies. I spoke to the DA, spoke to lawyers today, probate lawyers. I spoke to the hospital. The CEO of the hospital is going to call me tomorrow, his final hospital he was in, and hopefully I can get what I need. I've also filed a police report against her, which will be given to the DA once they investigate. And we're waiting on the university legal department to release him based on the paperwork. So yeah, you can't just show up on the last day of someone's life and say, hey, I've got power of attorney, I'm taking control. Because she never gave a single copy of that fake power of attorney to any of the other facilities he was ever in. Not a single one of them ever saw that piece of paper. And she shows up on the last day trying to claim his money and take his body into a research facility, which was against his, I'll put it on the screen. This was his advance directive. This is what his end of life decision was. And that was only donate my organs, but do not send me to medical research. Okay, I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow's a new day that's never been touched. And I'm going to get up and do what I need to do tomorrow to get through this, and hopefully I can get everything squared away before the end of the week. Again, I'm running out of time, and can't really call anybody until after lunch anyway, so I might as well I can call in the morning and then after lunch, but I can spend lunchtime doing a little bit more exercise. That was really good for me to kind of clear my head, until I sat in Starbucks and started bawling like a freaking tsunami. Okay, all right, let me go.